24 on a beat.
Day shift, not playing games, but we got hits. Big shit, we told and hit you, don't need 2 clips. Man down, all that flexing already got loose lips. Overboard, we ain't coming here on no fluke shit. Crash dummy, niggas talking, but I ain't living it. Bad news, niggas telling be on the TV screen. 223s get the flipping, that and off of a whole team. Niggas be talking blue faces with a pocket full of green. Trap niggas.
What's up, YouTube? It's me, for Okami. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Keeping It Real with Okami, where I do commentary, I review, and I react to some of your, newest reality TV shows that people are starting to watch right now. Zeus Network, and I think it's called Now That's TV. They have started their own shows, their own networks and stuff like that, where people can literally download the app and they can watch these interesting non-reality, reality scripted type shows on these networks. One of the shows that I know that a couple of my supporters have asked me to do reactions to is on that network, Now That's TV. I've been supposed to react to some stuff from the Academy, and it's not like I forgot about it. I've literally been looking at it. I scroll here and there through YouTube, and then I see that they have this new show coming out on Now That's TV, so I'll be sure to take a look at that for you guys. In the meantime, Zeus Network has some shows coming out. You have Baddies East, which is crazy because 2 months ago, not even 2-3 months ago, we were just wrapping up Baddies West. And we also have Jocelyn Cabaret New York, which tomorrow the episodes air, and I will be recording or reviewing that. But for today, we're going to talk about some stuff that we are all not blind to and we're seeing online, and that is the drama between the cast between Baddies East. Again, I try my hardest not to look at people outside of the show. I judge them based off the show. And some crazy things have happened. So Stena Girl has left the show. And that's crazy for one, because the previous video, I told you guys, I was like, shout out to her for like not having anything to do with this drama and stuff like that. You can tell she's about her money, and I felt proud of her because she didn't want to be a sellout. She pretty much left the show because of problems with the network, not the cast. She made it clear, she's about her money. She wasn't about to sit here and get offered $1,000 to $2,000 to do a show when she gets paid like $20,000, she said, to do a show. So with that, she left the network. She said, peace out. And from what people said, she was actually on the plane yesterday back to where she lives. Okay, so that's good for her that she didn't want to be a sellout, because again, I told you guys, my example of sellouts is people who would normally settle and accept something or react out of their character in a way that they would never really react. So that's good for her. She's probably going to sit back and watch this. I don't know if she's going to make opinions and stuff like that on her lives. I don't know if she's probably going to come back. Literally all the drama and scandal going on, I can't tell if this is like PR stunts. I can't tell if this is just advertisements for us to keep getting into it. But without further ado, let's talk about the stuff that's been going on. Okay, so the first thing we already covered really quickly, you guys. If you like what I'm talking about, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below and subscribe, because I really do have a way. So we're going to talk about the cast. So recently, the cast members went on live. It was DJ Sky, it was Chrisean, Rolly, Takashi, I think that's the name, or Tesehki. I don't know how to say the name, y'all, my bad. And then Scotty, they were all on live. And the reason why they were all on live is because they were discussing it. Supposedly, according to Chrisean, they were going down the line and discussing who they feel like should be on the show and who shouldn't, which I don't even know why she thinks she can do that, because like I've said before, she allegedly got fired from Zeus Network when she slapped Natalie, and she seems to be proud of it because she brought it up in another live where she said, it's a live where they're talking about, it's literally titled, I think, her, Chrisean, Rock, and Natalie Nunn and her sister are all going at it right now. Okay, and I'm going to tell you guys why I knew that was going to happen and how I knew that was going to happen, and literally, and I all put it together through their lives. But anyway, so they're all discussing and they're all talking in their lives. I showed you guys. And Chrisean, I felt like she was being messy because she was like asking her sister certain questions. She was like, oh, so what's up with you and Natalie? Like, she was just trying to take up for me and this and that. Like, why was you trying? Like, it almost in a way looked like she was pressing her sister. And her sister was like, what do you mean? Because she's asking me questions about me and you. And she's like, but anyway, so what's up? Like, what you trying to talk about, And then Chrisean switches in. She's kind of fake. And she's like, oh, like, I like your hair and stuff like that, which that's like the typical most fake girl thing that girls do when they're either trying to avoid some shit or when they're really fake as hell. So she did that. And all you see is her sister just smile, at the camera and stuff like that. And then she got off live for whatever reason. And then it was her and Rolly still talking. And she was making it clear that she didn't want Scotty on this season because she felt like Scotty didn't do enough last season. And then she was kind of wanting Lo to be replaced. But in my opinion, I really do feel like Chrisean has been trying to get like a bunch of alliances, because this is like a whole new season of Baddies East. And all these times on the internet, she's been known as being like a big bully, somebody that goes and fights with people, hits people without talking, just runs up on people and just does that. And now this season, you can tell, I told y'all it was going to get worse and worse and more dangerous. And I've seen clips where Tekashi, I guess, Chrisean let people allegedly jump her own sister. And you can see in the video, like, her sister just throwing water at Chrisean, and Chrisean's going like this. And I'm like, why are you even doing that if you know security's going to get involved? And you're real quiet more than you were last season. And people give her all these passes. Oh, it's because she's pregnant. Oh, it's because she went through this. Oh, it's because everybody went through some shit. I'm that person that I feel like I don't give her no passes, because when I wasn't given no passes, and you don't need no passes. You about to be a whole 24-year-old person. I'm not going to give nobody no passes. That's a whole grown-ass person. Like most definitely in charge of their emotions, but they choose to be impulsive and react like that. So the reason why I said I put the live together is because first they're showing Chrisean and her sister finna make a music video and this and that. And then out of nowhere, if you look at their lives, Chrisean is just not letting her sister talk. Like, it was their most recent live before they got into it. She just wasn't letting her sister talk, like cutting over her, talking over her. You could tell that her sister was getting irritated because she puts on this like emoji, this green thing, this green mask. And I knew instantly it was because she was kind of like, she felt stupid. Like, she's trying to talk to you and you're not even letting her talk. And for me, Chrisean gives me a vibe like she's the one who's really jealous of her sister, because it seems like after the music video they were filming, and it seems like after they were talking, I knew instantly that Chrisean was going to get jealous. I'm telling y'all, she don't like people that kind of either more talented than her or people that can take attention away. And it kind of was like not the smartest thing to involve family in a show like this, because look at what turned around and happened. And now I already knew that jumping was coming, because first Chrisean was like, I'm gonna need you to fight for me. I'm gonna need you to fight people for me. Then I have this feeling like, I think what happened was her sister was actually being cool with people, and I don't think Chrisean was feeling that, because she's been really giving this energy like she really want people to be on her side regardless, like, you know. And I'm like, that's kind of fake, because on the last time of her show, she let everybody, like, she wouldn't let nobody get in Blueface face. She was like defending him to the ends of the earth. Like, she blames a lot. She'll act victim on the holidays and act like she's alone, but her family be like willing to come fly out to her and see her, or she could just go fly out to them. But it's because I feel like she just don't want to hear nobody tell her that the decision she's making isn't right. If y'all look at that fight she had with her sister, it's because her sister was telling her about herself. And every time people tell her about herself, that's when she go and try to hit people. So I don't give a fuck about the praying online and trying to act all innocent, because that's actually a mockery to God. Because how do you pray online? How are you praying for somebody, but you're sitting up here doing it in a malicious way and like a way to get attention that's still mocking God? You're supposed to pray in private. So I don't understand why she'll have these weird outbursts online, and then out of nowhere the internet will post, oh, she's moving on, or she's unfazed. And I'm like, she's definitely phased. Just because Jaden got a car, she allegedly got a car. So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? And then if you look at the video where she's driving, she don't even got a seatbelt on. And then you're just trying to act all excited with a bunch of money. She's trying to act all excited with a bunch of money in her face. And I'm just like, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, clearly, I'm not trying to be effed up about pregnancy, but if this girl was so concerned about her pregnancy, she most definitely wouldn't be on a show on Zeus Network called Baddies East, where she made it clear in the auditions, this isn't a beauty contest. She told Ruby Rose, she said, this ain't a beauty contest. This is a whoop your ass. We trying to see who could fight and all this other stuff. She made it clear that it's supposed to be a violent season. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand if all you see of her clips is going, well, I'm pregnant. I can't be going through this. But you put yourself on a show where that's going to happen. Like, people are jumping her sister in the same car that she's in. So I'm just like, how do you give a, you know what I'm saying? Not all money is good money. Like, Stunna obviously made that decision to leave. And I also believe, like, I could tell they're not going to pay everybody the same thing they're going to pay. They're literally probably going to focus more on Chrisean because she has this baby coming. And I feel like she's literally just a liability to the network. Because if something happens to that child, God forbid, it's over for that network, because you guys are aware that she's pregnant and you're letting people fight inside a car where she's pregnant. And then she's sitting here not making it better by running her mouth just because she's pregnant, and then expecting people to run up on people just because she's made it clear that she's been setting people up damn near since the auditions. You know what I'm saying? Because she was all like, I think she had made a joke about like they were gonna need a lot of people to fight Rolly. She made it clear about that. Like, she be jumping. And then she's telling her sister, I'm gonna need you to fight people for me. I think one of the reasons why she probably also fell out with DJ Sky is because DJ Sky don't want to like fight for her battles. Like, you could tell she's expecting people to ride for her this season, to literally ride for her, like risk their lives for her, like as if it's not already bad that she threw the microphone in the last season and it started a whole freaking riot because somebody threw a shoe, and it's like they don't want you there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, this shit's getting crazy. as far as like, again, and also I thought it was fake too, because Natalie Nunn and Tesehki, whatever, I don't know. You can't get mad at me if I don't know her name. A lot of people can't even say Florita. So I really don't know, but they're getting into it. And then you see Natalie Nunn doing that weird thing that she does with her mouth like a dolphin. Like, it's just so awkward how she exploits the African-American community of women, and she acts all like something that she's not, because she's not from LA. You're not from LA. You're not from no neck of the woods that I know. And she's not from the Bay Area. A lot of people say she's not even from the Bay. So I don't know what she's claiming and what she's holding on to get attention from viewers. But there was like a video where they're talking back and forth with each other, and they're fighting with each other supposedly. And I'm just like, you see her, Chrisean Rock's sister, make an awkward live where she's calling Natalie Nunn a meatball over and over again, talking crap to her. And I'm just like, this looks so coerced. Like, this looks like these people are telling you to do that because they want people to tune in. And the reason why Hollywood is even striking, if you pay attention to why Hollywood is even on strike, it's because the writers are going on strike because people are more bound to do these streaming shows, right? And, you know, the writers of the show, they made it clear on this one, it was this one documentary I was watching, but they made it clear that the writers of the show work with the actors. They work next to the people, so they know pretty much what's going on. They control it. If the actor doesn't like what the person has written in their story, they can go rewrite it again, and they work real close to these actors. And as much as people don't want to claim on this show that they're not actors, I'm like, DJ Sky kind of blurted out that she said, well, my role this season is the DJ, and I've always been the DJ. That's the role that I'm taking. So I'm just like, huh? Because sometimes when I listen to these shows, these networks, these girls, they're really being serious about, well, the character I play, or they're very in tune with the person that they act as on camera. So I'm just like, again, I don't know if this is one whole big advertisement thing for us to all tune into Baddies East, but it's pretty much giving that. Natalie was running around in her life talking about, I'm comfortable. I pull up comfortable to whatever city. She had Mariah Lynn in the back, some other females in the back. And I'm just like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know. This shit's getting weirder and weirder. It's like almost like competition with Jocelyn's Cabaret and Baddies East. Like, I really don't know what's going on. And again, I don't know if this is because those 2 alleged warrants that Jocelyn Hernandez has out for her arrest. But yeah. I have another unpopular opinion. I feel like Zeus Network don't really give a fuck about Chrisean Rock. I don't think they really care about her safety. I don't think they care about anything about her, because Natalie Nunn tried to get at her sister and be like, oh, you try to fight your sister pregnant. I'm like, okay, but you letting her be on a whole show pregnant that revolves around fighting. Like, for God's sakes, you let her be one of the judges. Like, she's responsible for picking the people off the auditions. Damn near nobody off the auditions got picked. It's like the same line of people. I'm like, it's Baddies East, but we're seeing Rolly again. We're seeing Scotty again. Like, Chrisean and all these other people again, and now we're supposed to see this girl named E.T. And I'm just like, and it's already crazy because it seems like they get a bunch of these girls to go to these auditions to like exploit them, because none of them damn near ever get picked, which is sad. There's already been drama like Mariah Lynn and some girl named Smiley getting into it. Apparently, Smiley snatched Mariah's chain and allegedly it was fake. I get irritated with Mariah Lynn because you was already on Love and Hip Hop. I don't even know why the fuck you would downgrade to Zeus Network, and you're about to find out the hard way how sketchy this damn network is. All of y'all about to find out the hard way. But people keep coming on here because they believe that this is the answer. This is the receta that they need, you know what I'm saying, to get famous or to get known or get noticed. They believe that this is going to be the way. So they continue to go upon this show where both Jocelyn Hernandez and Natalie Nunn have been known to not be really nice people off and on camera. So I don't know about that. But without further ado, I was going to show you guys some lives of what I'm talking about, but I figured I'll just put the links in the description so you guys can click and you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. If you've watched the video, you're going to see what I'm talking about, as far as like, you can tell Chrisean has been feeling some type of way because she wants people to ride for her. And it looked like people ain't even trying to get into it this season, but they are. So far, this looks like it's going to be the messiest season ever, okay? And Natalie Nunn is so proud of it. All these celebrities, I be tripping out that they really look at her like a businesswoman. They really salute what she's doing. And I'm just like, those must not be real people, because if you really was real people, you wouldn't agree with the shit this lady is doing. And it'd be all sisters that be riding her coattail. And I'm just like, you guys know how she feel about us. And y'all continue to ride with this chin head. So I don't know. Everybody, I guess she says there's room for everybody. Auditions is open. Her chin is wide and long. Everybody could take a seat on her chin. There's room for everybody. So everybody can go on and continue to do this with the show. Everybody could continue to let themselves be exploited. The people who are not trying to be exploited are not coming back. I'll be shocked, like I said again, if Stunna Girl comes back. I hope she doesn't. I hope she focuses on her, because this show is a sellout network, and I think she knows that this is a sellout network, and whatever past mistakes she's made in the past, she's doing so good. I don't think she needs this network behind her trying to drag her down and just see her fight, because they're really hating about what she rap about, and she's really a star. Like, you don't need to be on that damn show, okay? That show is for people and sisters who are lost in the South. Like, they are okay with being exploited, okay? So if you're a person that has any moral, any value or character to yourself, you're not going to be on no freaking app or network called Zeus Network. But that was all being said, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to put the link in the descriptions. I hope you guys like this video today. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments down below, and subscribe. It is me keeping it real with Okami. I'll keep it real with y'all. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow or when I can for the Jocelyn's Cabaret reviews. And you guys have you a good weekend.